Well, good evening, friends. Welcome to another Anxiety Relief. Tonight, I will be playing some songs alone. Ash is not feeling her best and wanted to take the night off. So, I volunteered to step in and be with you here tonight on my own. So I'm really grateful. Let me know when you're here, where you're streaming from, and say hello. I've got a great little show for you tonight, and I'm excited to share these songs. Hey, Mom. We decided that this week we would explore the idea of songs for the soul, because it just so happened that a couple of holy weeks are kind of like aligned this year. Passover and Easter week are happening at the same time. So we thought that was kind of an interesting convergence. So tonight I am going to explore songs about the soul from my own perspective. I'm going to start with a Beatles tune. And just say hello to my aunt, Dids, Christina, hello. Carla, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody, help. You know I need someone to help me. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and opened up the door. So help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? Well, now my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure, and I know I need you like I never done before. So help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? Help me, help me. All right. So, help. I started with help because for me, the journey to the soul starts with coming to that place of feeling like you just can't do it on your own. So friends, if you're just joining, I see some more people on here now, and I'm grateful to see that. Ash is not feeling her best tonight, so I'm going to be kind of carrying the evening, sharing songs and exploring the idea of, well, loosely, the idea of the soul here on our Soul Songs Sunday. Thanks for being here for another anxiety relief. I'm really grateful to have this space and this time with you all. Carla says that help is called humility. I appreciate that. That insight is really cool. Humility. The next song I'm going to share is one that it's a newer song for Ash and I. We've definitely played it here before. But this song is kind of getting in touch for me with the ways that I understood the world and the ways that I kind of, I don't know, the tools that I use to navigate life, and coming to this point of feeling like those tools just weren't sufficient. I needed new tools. And the disillusionment and the pain that kind of brings about. So this is a song called Autumn Hymn. And it goes a little something like this. In the cool of the autumn sun, I turn to the howling wind and ask her of her mournful song. Where does her pain begin? She does not pause to answer me with words I could record, with the melancholy movement. She cuts me to my core. As her lonesome lilting lifts, her voice grows clear and crisp, rousing the tops of the towering pines, entranced by her influence. They sway in perfect unison, in empathetic time, and I lay among their sturdy legs as tears fill up my eyes. And I remember a simpler time, though now distant in my mind, a world laid out in black and white, with neatly painted lines, where the stories tell how the good ones win a just and righteous war. But like a soldier sobered by the fight, I can't believe them anymore. 'Cause I felt the darkness so complete shake the ground beneath my feet and tear into the things I love like a wolf with gnashing teeth. and the sorrow burns within my soul like a book set all ablaze. Is there nothing I can stand upon that will not fall away? Then the voice of a dove, the haunting hymn of a dove, calling out of the whipping wind, breathing deep and listening. Then I heard a song for every sadness, I heard a song for every pain, a song for every brokenness that cannot be explained. They gathered up inside my heart like seeds carefully sown. They'll grow into a tower of light, a shelter from the storm. May they grow into a tower of light, a shelter from the storm. Thank you very much. That was Autumn Hymn. I'm going to check in on the comments here. So, Sandy is wishing Ash some warm wishes. Thank you for that. And I like this one, Jeff. This is true, but my guitar solos are so much more awkward without Ash. So, we'll see. Maybe one will arise out of something. So, this song is an older tune of ours, and it's one that is kind of like breathing new life for me lately. A song called God Knows I've Tried off of our first album. And you know, for me, this song kind of gets in touch with anger, which is a hard thing, a hard emotion, or historically has been a difficult emotion for me to understand and to feel comfortable with. If you know me, you know that I'm pretty kind of like chill, pretty calm person. I do get angry. We all get angry. And lately, I think one of the things I'm learning about anger is that it can be helpful in giving you energy to make shifts and make changes in your life that, you know, otherwise could be hard to make. So for me tonight, that's what this song is about. And I just want to say thanks for being here. I also want to admit that it's really awkward without Ash because she usually talks and I just like play the guitar sitting over to the side, and I like that actually a little better. But I'm warming up to you all, so I'm having fun. Here we go. This is God Knows I've Tried. This guitar is empty sounding, like your words as you fumble for the truth. The wood is old and the strings are weary, and they've grown tired of the song it has for you. Where's compassion what you preach when you abandon family? And where's forgiveness when you find only fault in all you see? Now I can't love you any better. God knows I've tried. All these words, they're so familiar. Alright, I got it. Here we go. All these chords, they are so familiar, like the words that you thought I never heard. But oh my dear, both of these ears have been riddled with those messages for 20-something years. And where's this loyalty you preach when you can't love outside of your comfort? And that fighter in your heart can only run and duck for cover. I can't love you any better. Oh, God knows I'm tired. And I'm tired. And I'm tired. And fire falls from your lips. You say he loves you, but you can't stomach what he did. Now I don't remember reading that this love comes with a price of trying to be perfect in a broken man's eyes. I cannot please you any longer. God knows I'm tired. Tired, that I'm tired. Now I don't remember reading that this love comes with a price of trying to be perfect. No, I don't remember reading that this love comes with a price of trying to be perfect in a broken world's eyes. I can't love you any better. God knows I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Well, thank you. Thank you. Cool. I hope you're enjoying this this tonight. You're having as much fun as I am. For those of you who are just joining me, you're recognizing that I am alone, in fact. And I'm not truly alone. Ash is in the other room. And she's just kind of catching some rest and taking good care of herself. I will pass along the warm wishes from you all. So tonight I am kind of exploring songs for me that are about the soul, and I'm doing that alone. If you would like to donate tonight and support my cause, you can using these links here below, Venmo or PayPal, and would really appreciate that support. And the generosity that you all have shown us throughout this whole season has just been enormous and massive, and we wouldn't be doing it without you. So thank you. Thank you so much. That last song was kind of about that frustration. It's frustration that we can feel when we are kind of hitting our heads up against a wall. I think hoping that other people might change and realizing that coming to realize that the only person you can change is yourself. This next song is super new, and I'm gonna give it a shot for you all. This is a song about community, you know, because for me, learning about who we are, it happens with other people, and we see ourselves and the beauty of who we are kind of reflected in the faces of people who love us, people who care for us, and we learn through community that we are loved. So this is a song about a community of kids, and a group of kids that were really important to a 16-year-old boy growing up in a small town. It's a song called "The Church of the Concrete Wave." I will say, this is not a cover. It's not always clear, but I do want to make that clear. In the center of town stood a beacon of light, a church with a steeple all painted in white. Before a handful of outcasts, the true sacred place was a wall on the sidewalk with a smooth granite face. And in the after-school hours, they would mount for a ride. Wood, wheels, and thunder, there was nowhere to hide as their feet pound the pavement to answer the call, to barrel their boards across that old granite wall. With no chapel and no ordained leader, no choir or sacred song meters, a sect of lost souls seeking to be saved found peace in the church of the concrete wave. Now Josiah is dead, he couldn't put down the bottle, so he moved like an engine, stuck in full throttle. And I can see now, he just wanted to fly. The adrenaline hit was a way to get high. And Justin, he lived with his sister and his mother. None of us knew what had become of his father. With a smile on his face and a bag full of weed, he said his board and a good beat were all that he'd need. And there was Benjamin, he lived out in a park full of trailers, on the backside of town. They hid society's failures. He used language unfit for a body so small, perfecting his tricks on that old granite wall. With no chapel and no ordained leader, no choir and no sacred song meters, just a sect of lost souls seeking to be saved. They found peace in the church of the concrete wave. As in small towns like ours, you have saints and you have sinners, and children are born to the losers and the winners. The ones with the skateboards were family to me. With our hearts bound together, we got what we need. 'Cause my brother and I learned to hide from our dad. His words took sharp edges each time he got mad. But on that sidewalk uptown, where we knew we'd belong, with those boys and their skateboards and that old granite wall. No chapel, no ordained leader, no choir or sacred song meters, just a sect of lost souls seeking to be saved, who found peace in the church of the concrete wave. They found peace in the church of the concrete wave. So that was Church of the Concrete Wave. If you would like to hear that song again, currently it is only available on Patreon. We put a version of that out a couple of months ago, I think near the end of the summer. And that is, a tune about finding community in unexpected places, and we find that all over the place. If you have a community of people that you reflect who you are and show you love and care, then you are a blessed person. You are a lucky person. Tonight, if you would like to support Ash and I, you can do that here through Venmo or PayPal, and we graciously accept your act of generosity. And I want to say thanks to those of you already who have donated. It really means a lot to us. Okay, I'm going to check in on some comments. Thank you, Judy. It's great to see you here. I miss you and miss being down in PA. My friend Ann says, changing ourselves can take us in a myriad of directions. Risky, scary, but most often good. I agree. The change. And I spoke about change because I'm talking about or singing about the soul tonight and exploring that through a myriad of different songs and avenues. And I think discovering our souls, our true selves, our, the beauty of our humanity, our belonging, is not, unfortunately, an intuitive experience. At least for me, it has not been. It is an unfolding journey. And I would say that part of that, part of the difficulty is that I don't think we live in a society that encourages us to really soul search and to get in touch with like our feelings and our, you know, our dreams and those kind of like inner stirrings. Oftentimes we push them down by keeping busy and watching TV and working a lot, and you know, there's a whole myriad of things that we can do to kind of avoid the soul search, and I think we do that, at least from my perspective and my experience, because it's not always clear that who I am is welcome here in the world, that it's okay to be me. And so tonight, you know, as I sing this next tune, this Bob Dylan tune, for me, this song is about an unconditional love, an unconditional acceptance, an unconditional welcome, you know, and I'm slowly coming to understand that that I am here, people. I'm here and you're here. We're all here. We're not here together right now because of the pandemic, but we are here wherever you are, in your home, or in your car listening, or I'm here in my office, you know, and there's no point in denying myself, you know. I am here as a product of life and of love. I am a child of the cosmos, and you are too. And I believe that getting in touch with that, the acceptance and the love that is here for you and for me, because we just are. We had no choice. We had no decision in us being, but we are here because I think the universe had it that we're here. So this Bob Dylan tune, for me, speaks of this, this becoming, this invitation to know yourself and to love yourself. So here we go. This is Make You Feel My Love. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind that you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling seas and out on the highway of regret. The wind of change is blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, I'll make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the end of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling seas and on the highway of regret. Now you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the end of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. Thank you very much. That was Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love, sung by yours truly, me. So I'm checking in on some comments here. Thank you, Jeff. It is a full slate, but I'm finding my way into it. Our friend Carla says, we look for acceptance wherever we can find it, especially when acceptance and peace cannot be found at home. Too true. And sadly, that is the case for many, many folks. So, that acceptance and peace, that search of the soul, is kind of what I'm singing about tonight. So that was Make You Feel My Love. Yesterday, Ash and I had the distinct blessing of getting to sing at a friend's funeral. And I don't say distinct blessing because it's easy or because it is fun, but because there is just something to music that in art that reminds us that there's something bigger going on. And in a space of grief and pain and deep loss and questions and confusion, to just be able to share the simple thing that we have, our voices and our guitars, as a reminder that there is beauty and that there is good and that there is more to this than we can really see. There's hope and love and light, and that there is sorrow and pain and brokenness, and that it's all a part of this swirling, beautiful experience that we are all having here called life. So we sang this song yesterday, and I love this tune. This is an old spiritual out of the Christian tradition, and for me, it's like another another way of saying the Bob Dylan tune. You know, it's like speaks about that universal love, and that that we are not alone, even in the darkness. So here we go. Before I do that, I should mention that if you would like to donate tonight, you can do so via Venmo or PayPal, and we greatly appreciate that. Thank you to those of you who have supported us in that way. The financial support is so helpful for us. So here we go. This is His Eye is on the Sparrow. Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows fall? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches over me. So I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches over me. Let not your heart be troubled. His tender word I hear, and resting in His goodness, I lose all of my doubts and my fears. Though by the path He leads me, but one step I may see, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. So I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches over me. So whenever I am tempted, and whenever those clouds arise, 'cause they do, when songs give place to sighing, when the hole within me is dying. I just draw the closer to you. From care you set me free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that he watches over me. And I sing because I'm happy, yeah. And I sing because I am free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches. Yes, I know that he watches. Oh, I know that he watches over me. So thank you, folks. Thank you. That was His Eye is on the Sparrow. All right. So I've got one more song for you all this evening. I want to thank you for taking your time and spending it with me. It is an honor and a pleasure and a delight, and I do not take it for granted, not one bit. I also appreciate your donations, your support, and your comments here. It's been just really great to read things like "What a Comfort," and from Jeff, very touching. From our friend Janet, classic heart. Thank you all. That means so much. Ash was missed tonight for sure. It's not the same. Anxiety relief is not the same without Ash. Especially for me. But it was fun. It was really cool to get to do this together and to kind of take you on this journey with me. And I feel like there's something else I want to say. Oh, I'm really curious how this time worked out, because we shifted. We were doing 6 o'clock tonight. We shifted it to 7, anticipating that it would be light and sunny out and that y'all would want to be outside and not stuck to the computer or your phone or your tablet. But alas, today, at least in Massachusetts, it is good and rainy and a little cool, so 6 o'clock probably would have been just fine. But let me know. What do you think? Is 7 okay? The other housekeeping thing I would like to mention, most of you I recognize tonight. Most of you I call my friends, which is a beautiful thing, even if we met through this whole crazy thing. But if you are not on our mailing list, the Promises Hope mailing list, we would love to have you there. Because we love building community around this whole thing. We absolutely love keeping in touch with folks like yourselves and sharing with you the news, big and small, that's going on in our lives, and also hearing from you. So we do get emails and we respond to every email that we get. So, social media is all well and fine, but it's not a great way for us to keep in touch. So if you would like to be closer in touch with us, please sign up for our mailing list. You can do that here at bit.ly/thepromiseshope. and you'll find a link there to sign up for the mailing list. And that will keep you, that's the best way. We'll be in your mailbox a couple times a week with fun stories, news, info, and reminders that we're doing things like this, like our live streams. We do have in May a great series that we are excited to be sharing with you all. 4 different songwriters and ourselves, 4 concerts throughout the month of May. And we want to make sure that you know about that as well. So again, email is wonderful. If you want to donate, you can do that. Nope, that's Patreon. You can do that here. So, checking in on the comments again. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of 7s, which I like to see. Thank you for that feedback. That's super helpful. And yeah, Ash, feel better soon. I agree. She hasn't been feeling good for about 3 weeks. It's not COVID, friends. I promise you that. And before you even try to make comments about pregnancy or children, it's just not, that's not it either. Thankfully from our perspective, at this point in our life, that is not it. So, I'm going to end this evening of exploring songs about the soul, either directly or not so directly, with one of my favorite tunes that Ash wrote, Lullaby, and I'm going to try and do my own little spin on it. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Thank you for being here tonight, friends. I really appreciate it. My flower, my daisy, I am well pleased with the person you are, the person you'll be. My daughter, my child, with you always, and nothing would change you. All of my days, when the world is against you, I will protect you. I'll never reject you. I'll be by your side when you stand on the mountains or down in the valley. I'll be there when you call me. I'll be your guide. My son whom I love, I am well pleased, not with what you have done or what you will achieve, but the soul in those bones was formed by the one who gave you the stars and gave you the sun. If I am for you, tell me who can be against you? Who could ever test you or threaten your life? All the sky above you and all that earth below you, no one could ever know you quite like I do. My beacon of hope, You're the joy in my life. You're the sunshine of spring. You are the blue in my eyes. You're the white dove that's come at the end of all this rain. The color of the rainbow in the passing of our pain. I told you I would come. I said it would be done, and it's not in my nature to break a promise. You waited for me, and now you will see this glorious day that is upon us. It is upon us. But for now, close your eyes. I'll hold you through the night, darling child of mine. All right, so that is Lullaby. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I had a blast streaming with you all and spending this hour together, just hanging out, talking about the soul, singing songs. Has been a real blast. I appreciate all the love and care going out to Ash, and I'll pass it along to her for sure. And I wish you all a great night and a great week. And we'll see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. for another Anxiety Relief. Until then, peace.